You're now tuned into Kofi's Universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube, salute. DDG would tell his younger self not to get in a relationship after Halle Bailey breakup. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button. Click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So last week, DDG, he appeared on No Ordinary Podcast. And he shared his thoughts about, I guess taking his time, if he can do it all over again. But we're going to listen to this clip. So and we're going to break down what he said, from Kofi's perspective. Let's go.
Past tense, obviously now, but y'all was definitely a cute couple. I feel like y'all had a great connection. But as your homie, I told you this on the side. Yeah. And I said, bro, like, it's best for you to be single in these years of your life so you can really grind. Yeah. It ain't nobody going nowhere. Bella ain't going nowhere. Unless a girl get a new nigga or something. But like Bella ain't going nowhere, Brooklyn ain't going nowhere. Whatever, whoever you like in this moment. But get your ducks in a row first and grind and not have no restriction. It's real restrictions when you're in a relationship. Yeah, it's like definitely. You gotta always consider their feelings. Yeah. So it's like you can't really work how you want to work. Yeah. And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro. Yeah. You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video, like, nigga, when you gonna take me out to eat? Yeah. When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content. And you might get mad, get in an argument. You might not want to film the next day. Might not want to stream the next day. You might not want to go to the studio the next day. Whatever. Like, so I would tell myself if I was 22, I would say, bro, just grind it out. Let a relationship happen, but only happen when you feel comfortable in yourself as a man. Like, I would tell me, I'm gonna stop yapping after this. My last comment. I feel like you shouldn't get in a relationship until you feel like a nigga can't DM your girl and take your girl. Like if you feel like it's a nigga out there that's more lit than you, more like stable than you that can take your girl, then you ain't working hard enough.
Yeah. I feel that, but I mean, I don't really be like, it's always gonna be a nigga litter than you. Like it's always gonna, it's a nigga litter than every nigga in this world, you feel me? More money, you feel me? All that, you feel me? But it's like, I don't know, I don't feel like a nigga. I feel like what a nigga bring to the table already, another nigga not gonna do for you. Like this go for any girl like that done fucked with a lit nigga before. You feel me? Like it's like if you buying your girl something expensive, she like, man, I done had this before. It's like, all right, I feel like a nigga probably done.
All right, so check out the full interview, and you can hear more if you want to, whatever. So earlier last week, DDG and Halle Bailey, they announced the end of their relationship less than a year after welcoming their first child together. Everybody was like, what? They couldn't believe that. But at the same time, this is the world we living in now. People breaking up over stupid stuff. You can say the wrong thing. You can buy the wrong dessert. You can look the wrong way. They breaking up. But they basically said on a IG story, dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Ellie and I decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we shared. So he did maintain that he and Halle will stay close despite the changes in our relationship. Our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other, and that's cool. They focus on their individual journey, and our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bond we built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement. okay, they was already talking about breaking up earlier this year. Um, it was some rumors already coming out. But let me go in. How do I feel about what would I tell my younger self? Would I tell my younger self not to date? Would I tell my younger self not to be in a relationship? Kofi, right now, Kofi going back to what, 22, 21 years old. I had a relationship at 21, 22. I was in the Navy. It was cool. It didn't last that long. It lasted no more than what, 6 months. And that's okay. I would tell myself just to focus on more me, save more money. Don't put more money into these females, trying to take them out, trying to please them and satisfy them. Even after that relationship, I got with a woman that had a daughter. And there's nothing wrong with that woman having a child, but I put my energy into that woman and her child, and it was nobody poured into my cup. I would have focused more on myself. It was times in my life that I'm going to be real with y'all right now. I was back in college when I got out the military. I could have graduated at 26, 27. But my time was focusing on my ex-girlfriend, pouring into her. I wasn't even putting all my energy into my studies. You see how effed up I was? My mind was somewhat trying to help somebody else. That's my fault. I'm not blaming that woman, okay? So my thing is that if I can do it all over again, shit, it'd be all about me. It'd be all about me. I would have graduated at 26, 27, then went on to grad school and did some other stuff. Yes, I want to be where I'm at right now in this time, but it doesn't matter though. So that's why I tell my nephews, I tell my nieces, hey, focus on yourself. A person gonna be there. And I'm not saying don't meet people. You're gonna meet people, you're gonna date, you're gonna have fun. Have a good friend or two, somebody you can just hang with and chill. Go get something to eat, maybe even take a vacation with, make it something local, maybe something out the country. Cool. But put yourself first. Is always looking out for number one, because even when you're in a relationship, you still need to be looking out for yourself. Even when you're married, you should be looking out for yourself. Yes, when you're married, you're supposed to love your spouse. Yes, you're supposed to put energy into your children because your children, but you can't be at a service for your family if you don't put yourself first. If you've been working out and doing what you've been doing, continue to work out, continue to be focused. Make sure you prioritize your health, and make sure your woman, she prioritize her health. And if it's a woman that's in a relationship, she has a man, make sure you back him up. If he's been doing certain things, make sure that he continue to have that time to himself. Women, I'm going to be fair. If you've been having your girls' night once every other 2 weeks, have that going, because you need time to get away, and that man should support you. And I'm being real. Women, if your man been having every 2 or 3 weeks, he gets with his boys on Saturday to watch college football, or maybe like every couple of months he watches the MMA fight or a boxing match, let him have that space to himself, because you don't want to take away from people's lives and journeys of the things they've been doing, especially that's something they've been doing. It's not like it's detrimental to the relationship or marriage. So we want to be fair and square all over. That's how I feel about it. Just always make sure you prioritize yourself, and always look at, the person you're going to be with moving forward. Is it worth it? I'm glad they had a baby. As far as like, that's a blessing in disguise to have a baby, because some people can have children. That child is here for a reason. Let that be the blessing for both of them. But we're not going to take away that child is here. You just say, okay, my child is here. That's a blessing. I just need to move forward and learn from this. Now, anybody else, if you don't have children as of yet, take your time. If you're 20, 21, 22, 23, that's cool. You have your whole life ahead of you. If you're in college, just graduated, going to graduate school, maybe in trade, maybe just worried about your career, or you undecided what you're going to do yet, that's fine. Put the energy into you. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel? I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse, Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.